Everything. Everything is going to be AI and just automated. It is insane. We are on a very fine line right now in history. If we go too much one way, we will be in a Terminator movie. Terminator will be our reality. Robot friends instead of real friends. Like, that's going to completely detach the human from being human. We're going to become robots by living with robots. Alrighty, let's react to this chat. Will Gen Beta kids be worse than Gen Alpha? Imagine your generation called Generation Beta. That is a sad, sad thing to be called. That is absolute insanity. That sucks. If my generation was called Generation fucking Beta, I'd be disappointed. I'd be like, yeah, we're cooked. We're cooked, chat. That's what I'd be thinking. I'd be like, we're cooked. We are seriously cooked.
Baby just took its first breath. And just like that, without them knowing, they joined humanity's most terrifying experiment yet. Because for the first time in history, an entire generation will grow up in a world where AI isn't just a tool, it's their parent, their teacher, their lover. But how doomed will this AI...
People think like AI, Neuralink, what is it, Optimus Bot, and all these things are really good. We are about to approach a time where Terminator the movie is going to be our reality. We are getting to a point where we're living in a real Terminator movie, and Arnold Schwarzenegger is going to be saying, I'll be back. Yeah, he'll be back to gun you down, bro. We're approaching a time where Skynet is going to be our reality. We are going to be ruled by AI. We are going to be ruled by the robots. And if we're not careful, we're going to be enslaved by them. That's the truth. Call me a tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist. That is a W take right there. W take right there, man. It's true. It's true. We are approaching a point of no return where robots are going to be doing everything for us. They're going to be our masters, our teachers, our parents, our fucking lawnmowers, our chefs. Everything. Everything is going to be AI and just automated. It is insane. We are on a very fine line right now in history. If we go too much one way, we will be in a Terminator movie. Terminator will be our reality.
Kids really be? Will Gen Beta witness the death of human creativity, the death of real relationships, the death of truth itself? Or could this be the start of a world where Gen Beta finally fixes humanity's greatest flaws? Stay tuned, because what we uncover next will blow your mind. And as you noticed on this tracker, we will be tracking roughly how many Gen Beta babies will be born for every second you watch this video till the very end. Born to parents who are young millennials or older Gen Z, Gen Beta kids will likely live into the 22nd century, a period that will be unthinkably advanced. Even the current Gen Alpha would need to brace for it. I feel sorry for that poor infant. He is born into the death of humanity. Gen Beta is gonna have the most dystopian childhood ever. And in many ways, they're not wrong, because the same way Gen Alpha became toxically inseparable from their iPads, the infamous iPad kids might be succeeded by AI kids.
Okay, now go to ears.
By age 3, Gen Beta kids...
Bro, like, people are going to be doing holidays in their VR rather than hopping on an actual plane and going on a holiday. That's where we're going, chat. That's where we're ending up. It's crazy.
Will watch shows through a hyper-personalized algorithm that shows exactly what they want and what would keep them
hooked. This low-key stresses me out. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I've watched Terminator so many times.
On their screens. By age 5, they will learn empathy and social skills from an AI companion, who will also be their closest friend, but could also subconsciously train them to think of conversations as simply a back and forth of commands and immediate responses. Just imagine being 10 years old in 2035, replacing yourself with a digital avatar to represent you, getting used to prompting the perfect dialogue in your conversation and hanging out.
Scary shit. Robot friends instead of real friends. Like, that's gonna completely detach the human from being human. We're going to become robots by living with robots.
Out with both AI-created imaginary friends who can predict your moods, finish your sentences, and always be there when you're lonely. But wait, aren't we overreacting? It can't be that bad, right?
No, we are. We are.
Well, have you seen how millennials and Gen Z who grew up with internet messaging already feel so anxious picking up phone calls right now?
I don't want to do this.
And we haven't even explored what will happen when they start to date. Because right this moment, AI companions are already serving as digital girlfriends and boyfriends to solve a loneliness epidemic.
Insane, bro. Sex robots and... Oh, man. Whoever's out there thinks, oh, this is good. Go watch Terminator. Tell me that this is good.
Provide companionship, engage in fun conversations, and adapt to your preferences for a
Wait
delightful...
until they become our police officers, bro. They got there's not going to be a single robot cop that's going to be like, nah, we won't give you a ticket. Just, this is a warning. Nah, bro. You're getting a ticket.
experience.
And dating apps? There is no doubt they will soon be filled with AI assistants, carrying out first date conversations to save time for frustrated...
Or even worse, chatbots on dating sites that are AI, that you're talking to an AI person.
and busy daters.
There is a world where your dating concierge could go and date for you with other dating concierge.
What the fuck?
No, truly. And then you don't have to talk to 600 people.
Never mind if that further makes them less human by taking away their natural ability to have basic instinct for meeting new people.
Don't use dating apps. Go up to a chick in person, have a conversation, and escalate from there. Don't ever do this.
The real crisis isn't that AI will help Gen Beta. It's that Gen Beta might lose the ability to think critically on their own. On top of that, Gen Beta kids will be spoiled with guidance. Since AI-driven, interactive learning tools will be specifically tailored to their individual knowledge gaps, learning pace, and maybe even personalities through customized curriculum.
And I'm here to help you learn.
What? I love this idea.
And sadly, by age 10, they may struggle to tell what's real anymore. If millennials and Gen Z dealt with Instagram filters, Gen Beta will live in a world where seeing is no longer believing too.
Crazy, man, because they're going to be talking AI. Like, when they see posts of a chick or a dude, it's all going to be AI. It's not even going to be a real human. It's insane. Instagram's already announced that they're doing that. It's fucking nuts.
Their social media, movies, music, and even memories will soon be shaped by AI-created content. In fact, as early as 2026, it's predicted that 90% of online content may be generated or manipulated with AI.
What?
Super realistic deepfake videos can spread false information about historical events, leading a clueless Gen Beta kid to blindly accept an entirely distorted understanding of history and reality. Many of them will not even develop the critical skills to evaluate sources and cross-reference information. And once they become old enough to get a job, they might become so used to reality and fiction mixing that they may not even care about the difference. In fact, forget everything you know about jobs, because many of the careers Gen Beta will have not even been invented yet. As early as 2025, a study says nearly half of the skills in today's workforce won't even be relevant anymore. Instead, some of
It'll all be like operating AI interface type jobs to do around AI. It won't even be real jobs anymore because all the real jobs will be automated. It's fucking nuts.
Gen Beta will become future AI psychologists who specialize in human-AI interaction, or AI ethics officers who ensure responsible AI use in organizations.
Obviously, with rising costs, they're going to need the money, and the only way for wages to increase is to use AI.
So, what the hell should Gen Beta kids study at school? Well, no longer a specific career,
AI.
but developing skills like critical thinking, creativity, and emotional intelligence intelligence, areas where humans still outperform any tool, especially when creativity itself might soon become more about direction than actual creation. They won't be music artists, they'll be AI prompters. They won't write stories, they'll describe them to machines. The frustration of writer's block, the satisfaction of finally getting that brush stroke right, the pride of composing your first song, these experiences might soon become extinct, and human touch in art might just be a luxury. But here's where it gets even darker. Even the most basic rights are about to become rare too. So sure, they will get an alarm clock that analyzes sleep patterns and decides the perfect moment to wake them up. Their clothes could be selected by a tool that tracks the weather, their personal schedule, and what will make them look best on camera. Their health trackers will predict their future diseases based on their DNA. Their smart homes will manage their household tasks from temperature.
This is scary, bro. This removes any sort of this removes the biggest aspect to life, which is surprises, which is actually living. If you're constantly living with predictions and shit, you never get to actually experience life. That's insane. It's completely detaching everything that makes life so beautiful. Yeah, it makes it easier and more convenient, but that's not always, you know, the best thing.
Control to grocery ordering, and their AI assistants will know their secrets before their human friends do, perhaps before they themselves even realize them, but it will all be at the huge cost of losing their privacy. Gen Beta might see constant surveillance as perfectly normal. After all, how can you miss something you've never had? Think about it. AI algorithms could be used to determine a child's educational path, extracurricular opportunities, or even future job prospects. If these systems are not transparent and accountable, they could...
Well, it's like this, right? You know Harry Potter, where they use the hat to predict which group they're going to join? It's the same thing in school. They can use an AI where it's going to predict and put you in a section where you belong. Off your facial structure, your skin color, your mind, your academics in previous years, maybe certain prompts and body language. You're not even going to have a choice anymore. That's the crazy part. It's fucked up.
Perpetuate biases or make decisions that negatively impact
There's no unpredictability. It's all going to be predicted. Your entire life is. That's fucking nuts.
Child's future. And once Gen Beta realizes all of this, the real question wouldn't be whether they'll have privacy anymore. It's whether they'll understand why their privacy even mattered at all.
Same.
Gen Beta isn't even a month old and people are already roasting them. And yes, I could be wrong. I honestly hope I am wrong, because in a perfect world, the baby that just got born right this minute will grow up with such an elevated consciousness. In a perfect world, Gen Beta will be raised by self-aware millennial and Gen Z parents who will not give them an iPad or VR glasses before they turn 18, because they themselves have seen how it turned their generations into brain rot screen zombies. In a perfect world, Gen Beta will grow up with climate change as a pressing reality, and therefore find ways through advanced tech to analyze
Really, bro? You did not have to put that in there. Really?
Environmental data, predict climate patterns, and embrace more sustainable practices. And in a perfect world, Gen Beta will not be sitting in their self-driving vehicle or in their Hyperloop commute to work feeling extremely useless and brain-rotted, because the dopamine-driven feedback loops they have with AI tools have saturated their minds with perfectly timed rewards. Because ultimately, Night Fam, the question isn't whether Generation Beta will survive in this AI-dominated world. They will. The real question is, what kind of humans will they become? And right now, in a hospital room, lies a Gen Beta baby who will eventually become our future ruler. They will decide whether humanity's biggest transformation leads to a utopia or dystopia for all. And the only way for society to help accept it sooner is to acknowledge this future isn't just coming, it's already here.
Facts.
Night Fam, thank you so much for watching this video until the end. Right now, I invite you to watch one more. If you have some more time, I believe you will.
Crazy, chat. That was crazy. We are approaching a weird time in the world, man. It's gonna be weird. The next 10 years, I don't know if we'll ever... I don't even think we'll recognize the Earth. Like, the Earth will be so different. The world will be different.